All right, looking at the calendar, we have two things kind of note this week, both on Thursday. Homework is due, and this will be due at the beginning of class. Like when we come in, I say, check roll and say good morning or whatever. I'll say, okay, let's pass up your homework. If it's not passed up when I ask for it, then it's late. So if you spend the rest of the period working on worksheet 3 while I'm talking about piecewise functions, that's fine, but it's going to be late. So I need you to have it ready to go when we turn it in. And the good news is it's worksheet 1 through 3. Today's assignment is worksheet 3. So you still have 2 full days or 2 nights, or it's Thursday for you guys, so you got plenty of time. You shouldn't be rushed to get worksheet 3 done. Will I get it back to you? Probably not till Monday, but I definitely will get it back to you before the test, so that you can have it to look over to get ready for the test. So good question, and I will get it back to you. We'll also have a quiz on Wednesday as well. So that's kind of the main things this week. Next week is the test. Questions on calendar, homework? Did I mention how I grade homework already? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mostly completion, but I'll check 2 for accuracy and just mark them right or wrong. Answers are always posted, so you can, if you're following along, you should be able to make hundreds on homework. That's the idea. The real test is test day. All right, let's look at worksheet 2 and see what questions, if any. Uh-oh, is there
17D.
An error?
Negative 5, not negative 4.
17D should be negative 5. Did I put negative 4?
Yes.
Man, and that's the
Second.
main point of this whole thing, is to get that one right, and I messed it up. Negative 4, negative 5. We're at negative 4.5. If I want to round down or round left, you don't really use the term round left, but that's what we're doing. So yes, that would be negative 5. So good catch on your part. I missed the most. That's right. I could say I was just testing you, but that would be a lie. I worked the key quickly and I made a mistake. 21. Write the equation of the reciprocal function. So that's 1 over x. With a vertical stretch of 8, so that means we'll multiply by 8 out front. Horizontal shift of left 2. So that means x minus 2. Nope, x plus 2. Backwards, so you gotta be careful on that. So y equals 1 over 8. Yeah, I was going to put the 8 on last, but it is 8. X plus 2.
Would you still count it as correct if we put the 8 in front?
Sure, so if you're thinking, and this is what I was going to write it as, that's sort of how we think of it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
And so both of those are the same, so either answer would be okay. Oh. Perfect. Reciprocal. Let's see. I like to list out what's happening here. I got a flip. I've got a right 2. And I've got a up 3. Now it doesn't say to state the transformations, but I think that's the most helpful way to do it. So right 2, up 3. So that's sort of my new origin right there. Right 2, up 3. Parent function for this graph looks like that. So my graph's still going to kind of look like that. I've gone right 2, up 3. I need to flip it. I think I'm going to put my asymptotes on there while I'm here. And then flip it. So instead of here, it'll be here. double check and make sure I did all of these things. It's flipped. It's been moved to the right 2, and it's been moved up 3. Again, not super common, but a common mistake. Students will write all this correctly and then not graph what they wrote. And so just take a minute to double check that you indeed graphed what you said would happen. Because almost everybody gets this part right. It's just when they transfer from the words to the picture, sometimes things mess up. Let's see. Domain. Oh, this is a tricky one. Well, maybe, because it's not all real numbers, right? It goes forever to the left and forever to the right, but there's a spot in there at 2. So negative infinity to 2, and then 2 to infinity. The range is the y values, and it's kind of the same thing. Forever down, forever up, but at y equals 3, there's a problem. So negative infinity to 3, and then 3 to infinity for the range. So I don't know, I guess it's not hard. It's just some people get in the habit of just thinking how far left and right does it go. Well, forever to the left, forever to the right, but you're missing a spot. Forever up, forever down, but you're missing a spot. One more question?
Oh, she answered it.
Okay.
27.
27. Let's see. Again, thinking through what's going on here. We got a stretch by 2. I got a plus 3, so that would be left 3. Then the minus 4 would be down 4. And the parent function is a square root. So it looks something like that with those key points. And now I need to combine all of that into one picture. So take this picture, move it left 3 and down 4, and then stretch it by 2. So left 3, down 4. There's my new starting point. Sort of my new origin. Left 3, down 4. And then from there, instead of going 1, 1, because of this stretch by 2 thing, I'm going to stretch those by 2. So I'll go over 1, up 2 now. And over 4, up 4. And over 9, up 6. And yeah, that kind of looks like a square root. A little bit taller version because it's been stretched. We did go left 3 and we did go down 4, so I feel pretty good about that one. Domain is reading from left to right. So it starts at negative 3, because these are x values, goes to infinity. Parentheses or bracket on negative 3. Bracket, because we want to include it. And then from bottom up, for the range, we start at negative 4, go to infinity, and again a bracket because we include that point. All right, good questions. Covered a little bit of everything in less than 10 minutes there.